Denver Star program is owning up to the fact that it missed half of its calls in 2023 because it doesn't have enough people and money. This is the team that sends mental health help instead of police to some emergencies.
But the challenges the program is facing are the same challenges it has shared for years. 9 News reporter Anusha Roy joins us live in Denver. And Anusha, what's going on with the funding?
Yeah, so there's going to be another set of budget talks coming up in just a couple of months. And in the meantime, Star says that they're trying to figure out how to best expand with the money that they do have. According to the city, last year, there were about 15,000 calls that were flagged for Star, but they were only able to get to about 7,600. Again, it's going back to those same issues of funding and staffing, which is the same issues we've been hearing about for years at this point. Year over year, they have been getting more money from the city and from the grants, but they say that it's not enough to keep up with demands of going 24/7, getting more crews on board and wraparound services as well. So little history with that last budget was decided. The mayor's office said there were 450% overall increase in funding requests. That was tough to try to balance the budget without cutting critical public services. Also at that time, sales tax revenues were softening and the migrant crisis was changing the financial landscape. Ultimately, $6.2 million was allocated to Star, but there were two budget amendments that were not passed by City Council. Right now, it is too early to know how this budget cycle is going to play out. Star is also doing a scalability assessment right now. That is to figure out what all they need to be able to get to all of these calls, while also acknowledging all of that takes time and that hiring people is a challenge and it is competitive.
These kind of alternative responses are popping up all over the nation. And so as these programs continue to grow, these clinicians are almost like a specialized niche of behavioral health services. It's not your standard therapy in an office with four closed walls. So as these things grow and continue to develop and become more known, there's going to be more and more of a pathway to people going through the educational system and thinking about these things to really decide if they want to kind of try and move into these fields.
So Star is expanding, they are hiring, but another reason that they couldn't get to all of these calls is because they're not operating 24/7. In those times, though, that there is another co-responder team, a group called WellPower, that is responding with a police officer, so that's going to be the main difference in those responses. We should start to hear more about this year's city budget coming up in September. Reporting live in Denver, Anusha Roy, 9 News.